so excited to present Dr. Jimenez-Shahed, who is a co-chair of the executive committee at the Parkinson Study Group, and she's also the director of neuromodulation and movement disorders at the ICANN School of Medicine at Mount Sinai in New York City in the United States. And we're so excited to have Joohi today, who is an amazing fount of energy and really an innovator, I think, in the space of her role right now. And so, Joohi, welcome. Maybe you could tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about the Parkinson Study Group.
Sure. Yes, the Parkinson Study Group has actually been around for quite a number of years. I think it was first incorporated in like the 1980s or something. So it was organized initially as a consortium of clinical investigators who were interested in conducting clinical trials of pharmaceutical agents in Parkinson's disease. And so over the years, this organization has conducted a number of the seminal trials for the drugs that we use today to treat Parkinson's disease. And of course, we continue that tradition of investigating new therapies and using a consortium of sites across North America. We conduct clinical trials. We advise pharmaceutical companies about clinical research in this space, and we also network with each other on additional research ideas.
That's amazing. And so you also have some opportunities also for helping to mentor, I think, trainees and some other folks. Maybe you could tell us about
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's one of aside from clinical research, the other sort of really important aspect of what we do at PSG is mentoring the next generation of clinical researchers and investigators in this space. And so that takes the form of a number of different things. We have a very strong, I think, junior investigator workshop, which sort of helps bring new trainees or junior faculty into the PSG where they can meet other folks who are interested in the same things that they are, either gain collaboration or mentorship. But then also specifically, we have some mentorship programs that are also directed to coordinators, so clinical research coordinators in the area of Parkinson's disease. And then lastly, also for women in this field. So we're very proud to have those three different aspects of it. And really, it's great to sort of see everybody coming together and networking and talking about the issues that are important to them.
It's amazing. And you guys have some subcommittees as well. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the subcommittees.
Yeah, so the I guess maybe more the working groups, is that what you're
Yep.
referring to?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yes. So alongside sort of the clinical trials activities that we do, we have a number of different working groups that are focused on various aspects of Parkinson's disease. So whether it is motor features, non-motor features, cognitive and behavioral features, genetics, we have a functional neurosurgical working group, which of course is very near and dear to my heart as well. So healthcare outcomes and disparities working group. So any number of different sort of aspects and facets of Parkinson's, I guess, care as well as research. We sort of have the opportunity at our annual meeting for these groups to break off and meet individually and develop individual ideas or projects, collaborations, et cetera. So it really is a very nice forum for either junior investigators to come and sort of learn again from their peers or to meet those more senior folks who are in the field who can either mentor them further or guide them further in their research.
That's really awesome. I think I was struck at the last meeting by some of the offerings, especially for women, and as a woman who's in leadership. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about why this is important to you and what kind of offerings are available and what you hope to build in the future as well.
Yeah, no, that's been something that we've been very proud of to be able to sort of build over the last couple of years and hopefully well into the future to continue that. So we have now incorporated a women's forum into our programming at the annual meeting, and so this is an area, usually a panel discussion for both seasoned sort of investigators, coordinators, but then also junior people, both coordinators and investigators, to learn from each other and to help, sort of understand the challenges that they are each facing in the field. So that, it starts with that, but then there's also a networking event specifically for women, again, combining both investigators and coordinators. And then the other aspect that we were able to incorporate was just family, welcoming family at the meeting. So we had, for those who wanted to bring their spouses and their children to the meeting, we had a special agenda for them, a room, babysitters, et cetera, to kind of help keep them occupied while mom or dad was busy at the meeting. And so they were really, I think, they had a lot of activities really laid out for those young ones. So it really made for a nice program for everybody.
That's awesome. No, I think this is very forward thinking and I think much needed. I think we're realizing that, at the Movement Disorder Society, for example, I think at least 50% of our membership is women.
Yep.
And there's a lot of younger women as well who make up our membership. And so I think that's been kind of excited to see programming throughout these other sort of organizations in the Americas, but also hopefully in the world, looking to sort of be inclusive.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've all been there, right? You have the push and the shove of being at work and not with your family. And so, and I think that goes both ways, really, right? I mean, I think for women as well as for men. So here, have a built-in opportunity to, welcome them as well and spend some family time after the meeting hours are done.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when is the next meeting?
The next meeting. So we are going to be on an annual cadence of December of every year. And so the next one will be the weekend after Thanksgiving. So the first weekend of December. And this year we'll be in San Diego. So we're really looking forward to that. And planning is in full force for that meeting itself.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. It was an awesome meeting and look forward to more from your leadership. And I hope that, we can really work together, on these sorts of arenas where we have more representation from women and other diversity. I think then we can serve, unmet needs of folks like other women and young onset patients and various diverse patients as well, in the patients that we serve.
No, absolutely. And I'll just, if it's okay, I just wanted to say one thing. When I stepped into this role, I was really struck by the number of women who came up to me to congratulate me about the opportunity that I now had to sort of be in this position and to be, sort of a leader in, clinical research in Parkinson's disease. And it was just very touching to hear, sort of their congratulations. So, but it really brought home to me that this type of visibility is needed, this type of discussion is needed. And it's really, I'm proud to be able to sort of be a figure for other individuals who are looking to be in this field as well. So,
Yeah, amazing. Well, thank you so much, Joohi, for telling us about this. And thank you so much.